What's going on, guys, and welcome to this video. So today, before we actually get on with this video though, I need you guys to like or dislike this idea of the concept. I'm going to explain everything in this video and see what you guys think. So make sure before you guys leave the video, if you could leave a like or a dislike on this video, and if you don't want to rate, that's fine, but if you want to at least leave a comment, that'd be nice too. But today we're going to talk a little bit about the fire cape suggestion that Desecrator gave to Jagex, and they actually talked about it in their Q&A. And that was actually a really good concept, and I actually love that concept. I saw some questions and comments of people saying why not just bring a cal and stuff, so I'll just talk about this all in the video and see what you guys think about it. So his concept was basically, since we have the original fire cape, that's mainly like a melee based cape. So why not make something like an ice cape and a, let's say, an earth cape? Those are the terms that Desecrator used. It would be a green cape for the range and obviously a blue one, a light blue one for the magic, and it would actually go by the combat triangle. So the melee one would be our original fire cape. If you got the earth cape, that would also bring you ranged, and then the magic one, of course, the ice cape, will give you that that magic bonus, that huge bonus. So it kind of go around the triangle, which I have no problem with this at all. I think that's an amazing concept. Like, if you guys think about it, Runescape 3, they have a Tokar Cal, which is also that kind of same concept. And they actually have waves for that too. Now, what Desecrator said in his video that I thought was pretty interesting is there could be ways that Jagex could even maybe change the fight caves kind of for those different ones, or maybe just keep it the same, or just pick a boss that you guys want to actually fight while you do regular fight caves. Because maybe there would be an option where it's like you go through all the waves, and then there would be the last option, which is like, okay, so since you passed all these waves, which part of Jad would you like to fight? You could pick the ice, the earth, or the fire, whatever they would name it. And I know this is something they may pull because it seems like a lot of people like that idea from what I saw in Desecrator's clip, because I didn't watch that Q&A, but I did see his clip. And a lot of people, I think it was 89% like the idea. So if they put that as a poll, this might be something that would be polled as well. But I'm just spreading this idea because I thought this was pretty cool from him, and I think the concept is very nice. And I do support this. The reason why I wouldn't go with the cal is because it's not old school to me. When you guys think about old school RuneScape 2007, I try to keep it as close to 2007 as possible. Even though a colored cape is not 2007 RuneScape, the concept of the fire cape is old school RuneScape to me. When I log on RuneScape 3 and I wear that fire cape and it looks like the old one from back in the day, I always think about back in the day. When I go on RuneScape 3, I think of back in the day how this cape was, because it literally looks like an old cape. You know what I mean? So if we just brought a Tokar Cal plus upgraded colors, I don't think it would make sense, because RuneScape 3 has that, and I see why they have an RS3, because that's like their best cape. So why not just keep the fire capes how we have in old school, but just add different colors? It's more old school RuneScape alike, and maybe some of you guys may understand what I'm trying to say, but I think those capes like that are very old school like, and I think it's a really nice concept that Desecrator added. So this was something I saw before. I've had this idea for fire capes a while, like something like that. But like names and stuff, I never got into depth with that. I was like, oh, that'd be cool if they had like a way that you can color fire capes. But I like how Desecrator actually did that. Kind of looked like, with the RS3 capes and stuff like that, how they have the Tokar Cal, and how that is, the respected colors for each skill. And I think that's a cool idea. Now, one of the things that people are, thinking about as well is like, well, if you think about the earth cape, we have Ava's accumulator for that, like to pick up bolts and stuff. Well, if Jagex were to make this concept, there may be a concept with the range one where they could just make it so it's like the Ava. So you guys get to keep your bolts, or stuff like that. You keep generating that. Now, I don't know how that would make sense, because it's literally a cape that just has an animation, so it's not really a bag. It doesn't hold anything. So it would kind of be weird, and people would be confused, because like, wait, I got a cape, but the cape doesn't really have a holder. You see what I mean? Because it doesn't make sense unless the lava generates the bolts. I know I'm just saying shit, but in reality, it wouldn't really make sense for a new player when they see that and they're saying, wait, he keeps the bolts still, but the person with an actual backpack look is keeping like bolts that they should. But I don't see how the ranged one would, if you see what I mean. That's the only problem, I think, with this concept. I don't know how they would do that. But other than that, I like the idea, and I like the ice cape. I don't have a problem with the ice cape at all. because that's an awesome idea for majors, especially for majors. It makes hybriding so much cooler because there's so many different things, as well as like Zulrah, you know, you have all these bosses that you can use it against. We have all these new bosses, we've got these new shields as well. Why not add the capes on top of the new shields that we have? Because we have those Obi shields where it's like the I forgot the names of them, whatever, malediction. No, that might be wrong. Am I thinking about RS3? See, I don't even know my names. But the colored Obi shields, okay? That represents by mage, range, and melee. So, you know, by that alone, I think that's a pretty cool concept, and it would actually flow into the game. It kind of goes with the game, and it ends out the same. I mean, the fire cape ends out exactly how the Tokar, you know, the Tok shield would go. So why not make it like a Tok? Well, it's part of that cycle. It belongs to the same kind of creature, the same kind of NPCs. Because when you think about an Obi shield, you think about the Tokar place. You know, where you get your fire cape, and when you get your fire cape, you fight Jad. So why not have the same kind of concept? You see what I mean? So I thought that was an interesting concept, and I know I'm just blabbering, but I'm trying to put out some ideas for you guys to think why it would be positive. Now I know some people are going to say it's negative. You guys can tell me why in the comments. Please just respect everyone's opinion. Don't flame and stuff. Please go check out Desecrator's video if you guys want to see the clip of Jagex talking about that, as well as his whole idea of the concept. I wanted to make a video because I haven't made a video in a while, and I thought this was a really nice concept to talk about. So thank you guys for watching. If you guys have any comments or questions, let me know, and I will see you guys next time.